Hi friends, I'm Sincerely Unique, and I am back from Final Fantasy XIV's Fan Festival North America 2023. I did the whole weekend there. I went to the Eorzea Symphony concert. I managed to get away back home before all the delays started on Monday. I feel fine, but I unfortunately did not document FanFest in sort of a vlog style, but what I do have to present is a photo album compiled by me and my friends of just some experiences we had in person over at FanFest. I tried my best picking photos out of the album that didn't show my friends' faces out of courtesy to them. I don't really care about showing off my face, of course. And I absolutely just had such a blast, and we have 100 slides to go through from the photo album, and I would just want to talk about how the whole experience went as we listen to Charlene music in the background here. So obviously we have to talk about day 0 with pre-registration. Okay, so obviously we have to start with day 0. Whoa, 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 whoa! You're moving way too fast for me. Okay, so obviously we have to talk about day 0. And day 0 was, of course, the flights. We all pretty much came in from the airplanes. Me and my group, we all came in from our own hometowns on the planes. We were supposed to meet up at the Vegas airport. And on the way, we saw I believe that's the Hoover Dam. I'm not even sure anymore. Let me tell y'all, the flight over there was nothing. It was desolate. Like, I'm like, what? I know I was going straight into a desert, but this was like desolate. You know that ending scene of 999 where they show off the desert? It was like that. It was so just absolutely, you could see the heat outside, and it was wild, man. I felt bad because on my flight I had the window seat, right, for this flight, and the two people next to me were trying to sleep, and here I am trying to open the window and peek in and just be like, holy shit, that's a whole lot of nothing. it was Well, for the most part, our flights all went pretty smooth. I want to shout out the Graha cosplayer at the Vegas airport who was there on Sunday. I really wish we could have grabbed a photo of you. It was really cool to see you. They were right next to the rideshare area at the airport. I think they were on their way out, but they were a Graha cosplayer and they did a really good job. I just thought it was really interesting that they put on the cosplay at the convention center. It wasn't even day 1 of the convention, by the way, of FanFest. No, it was the Thursday before. On our way to the airport, we saw the orb. We saw freaking Ozma. We got them. I have more shots to show off later, but it was so cool. Our hotel during FanFest was pretty much next to the orb, and we got some okay shots. What is this? Oh shit! What is this? Oh, it was us going into the... This was on our way to registration.
Oh no, I can hear them too. Man, what if Yoshi P's there? That's what I'm saying. I feel like Yoshi P.
Oh my gosh. So what I was saying there was like, so we entered the convention center from the north side, and Yoshi P was like, we heard a bunch of the crowd cheering. So I was saying like, is Yoshi P there or something? And that's where we found all the people. It was really confusing navigating the convention center at first, because we came in from the north side and there was nothing there. Even Square Enix could have rented out some rooms on the north side to mitigate the issues that were very much apparent in FanFest. And yeah, somebody took a shot of the staff. I thought they had really, really cute Lockbird shirts. I absolutely wanted a Lockbird shirt. I still want a Lockbird shirt. I think they're adorable. This was probably the best line we had in FanFest. I don't know what they were thinking with the registration line here, but whoever planned this line for registration needs to do all the lines for the rest of FanFest, because whoever was in charge here had their shit together. And I don't think it was the same person who planned the lines for the other days. Oh, Lord. It was cool. Like, the line went all the way around the convention center. It was ridiculous, but like, it was moving, which was really cool. I never saw such a long line move that fast before. It was really nice, and I will give kudos to whoever was in charge of the planning for that. Oh yeah, there's some cards. Our goodie bags unfortunately did not come with mounts or any in-game items, but they did come with cards, I guess. I'm gonna keep the goodie bag just to be like, Which Final Fantasy XIV player can recognize me in public? Yes, that is a shot of the welcome sign. I absolutely just loved it. Very, very good. Registration was on level 2. This was basically what you saw as soon as you came into the convention center the normal way. That was to the left. You could see the entrance. Security was a living nightmare. Oh my gosh. I don't have anything nice to say about this whole security processing here. It's a welcome again. This is Tifa grabbing the grapes. That was the best part. I still have my grapes, and I absolutely despise anybody scalping all the FanFest merch that they gave us for included with our ticket. I was incredibly disappointed. This is the line. I think this is the line for the cosplay registration. Yeah, this was the line for registering for cosplay. That people spent 3 hours or even 2 hours in that line. I don't know what they were doing in the cosplay room, but it was incredibly mismanaged. I was very disappointed, man. I was so disappointed. Oh my gosh. Somebody had a really, really cool Heidelin jacket though in the line, and I didn't notice it until one of my friends posted this into the album. That's a shot of the goodie bag. Oh.
We're waiting for Tifa.
Oh yeah, Tifa was in the cosplay line. Unique of the past, shut up. Anyway, I put this video. I'm not going to play the whole thing because I think I showed people's faces in this. This was just me showing off what was in the goodie bag. I think I put this out on Twitter. If you really want to see the whole thing, I think it's... Oh yeah, and also the train passed us by while Tifa was waiting in the cosplay line. So this was day 0, right? So on day 0, if you know Fruity Snacks on Twitter, they're the person who hosts an aquarium in every single data center for Final Fantasy XIV. They have houses on every data center, right? And they use those houses for aquariums, and it's really sweet. It's a really sweet in-game destination. I really recommend checking out the aquarium from Fruity Snacks in your data center. But we were on our way to Mandalay Bay Aquarium, and we saw some really beautiful buildings on the way there. It was so hot out, though, man. It was so hot out. Oh my god. Yes, I thought this guy was cute. He was just floating around. I think this is another video. But I'm so sorry. I think I said this fish is seeing God. I don't know why it sounded like I farted. Yeah, these fish were just vibing, man. And the shark, I thought the shark was really cool. I'm not gonna try to applaud like the video. These are videos. Yeah, look at that. There was a really cool shark. There's supposed to be like a shark aquarium, and the sharks are really, really cool looking. I absolutely just thought they were so, so cool. Oh, and the jellyfish? I thought this was my favorite part too.
A little jelly.
Unique of the past, shut up. Jelly. Shut up.
Look at these guys.
Look at these guys. Pause the thing. Okay, so after that, I forget what the hell we did. I think we went back to the hotel or something, and then we got ready to go to this Asian place, Xiaolong Dumplings. If you are in Vegas, stop at Xiaolong. They had some of the best house soup dumplings ever. Get the house soup dumplings. Don't get the normal soup dumplings. You gotta get the house, like the special one, because the broth was amazing. And Dallas, we roasted Dallas during this because he tried picking up takoyaki. So they gave us chopsticks instead of forks, right? Dallas was over here with one chopstick scooping up the takoyaki. And I was sitting, we were laughing at him so hard trying to teach him how to use them. And then we eventually just had him use the soup dumpling spoons. I was fine. I learned how to use dumplings. I mean, not dumplings, chopsticks in college. Xiaolong. I thought the napkin logo was pretty cute. And I think that was one of the dumplings. What is this? I think this is a video.
Like cheesecake.
Whoa, what the?
Oh, this was the chocolate cheesecake dumplings.
We're trying to eat this. Oh.
I think this was me trying to grab it. Or was that Tifa? I can't tell.
Do you think I could just eat this in one bite?
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there were a lot of broken dumplings that night, unfortunately. This was on our way back. There were so many beautiful Vegas. Like, Vegas It has some really, really cool looking buildings, but the problem is it's in the middle of 100-degree weather, and we were all going through it. Like, it was so bad. I was absolutely just... Oh, y'all. It was so dry. My throat hurt a little bit earlier today. I'm fine now, but my throat hurt earlier today because I was sitting here like... We're still recovering from the dryness of Vegas. It's affected my throat. I'm fine. I promise y'all. I literally feel fine. And this is the line for day 1, I think? Or was this day 2? I don't remember. I think it was this is day 1, right? So we were late. We unfortunately watched the keynote in line. And this damn line, literally, they didn't even bother moving it until the keynote started. They were taking their sweet-ass time, and I was just so offended. We saw so many good cosplayers in this line. I feel bad because we just didn't have the time to take photos of everyone, but there were so many passionate... I think the grape sky you could see if you zoom in over there at the side. But there were so many passionate Final Fantasy XIV players there, and it made me so happy to just see a community dedicated to just one game, you know? This is a con for one game. And I was just so... It was a huge crowd, and unfortunately, I don't think the staff were well prepared for everybody. Yeah, this is during the keynote, and I think this is Yoshi P showing off one of the areas. I was in love. Oh, this is the graphics update.
Meg is so pretty. But also, my phone is so blurry.
My phone was so blurry.
I love it. Oh.
This was me thinking that this is a graphics update. Wait. Yeah, Ilmeg looks great. Literally, my dumb self thought that the first shot was the update. I think Ilmeg was the best area they could have shown off. This was just going around seeing the boots. I love the Lopperts one. We took shots of us dancing on here. I hope I got the video. There was a video of me doing the bee's knees. I hope I put it in this album. I'm pretty sure I did. If not, well, whatever. I think that's a Xenos scythe on the scythe. Either that's Xenos' scythe or that's Athena up here, up above my head right now, up above my webcam. But I think there's a Cryo cosplayer over here too. I feel bad. There were so many cosplayers I wish I could have taken photos with, but everybody was just busy with the lines. That's the problem. Everybody was so busy because we spent so much time sitting in line. It felt bad, man. Yeah, that's the shot of the dance floor. It was really cool. This is a shot. So one of the challenges was to look for a rift around the convention hall, and I think this was the rift to Elpis. And we never got to turn that challenge in, unfortunately, because they just they only gave us the posters and moved on. But I love this shot of Elvis. It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is me. This is me. I was wearing the streetwear vest. I wish I took a photo with the vest at the con. I mean, like, the backside was actually painted more than just a chocobo necklace and my... Like, the pendant was my favorite part of the cosplay, but... Shout out to my good friend Kirk for making me the streetwear vest. I'm such a dumbass. I didn't really take a photo showing off the backside, but the whole backside was painted too. As you can see, like if you see my sides, I was wearing like a blue shirt, but over here, you can see my vest. I was wearing a gaiter too. The gaiter was because I'm very aggressive about sun protection, y'all. In Vegas was so bad. Well, I knew sunscreen wasn't even gonna cut it. That I would need to be wearing sun protective clothes, and our good friend Cordy made the Gaia's hammer. In case you noticed the Gaia hammer earlier in the video, right? Our good friend Corny made that, and he also made the necklace and the mentor crown for me. And one thing I didn't get to show off in this video is my friends were wearing party member flags, like light party. You know how every party member gets a blue flag over the head? That's what they were wearing. And we were all just running around wearing that to help. It also helped us find each other because this place was so packed. The Pandemonium booth was in the background. Unfortunately, we did not get in line. We chose not to get in line for that either. The moon was such a cool effect. Yeah, and that's the dance floor. I think the dance floor was really, really funny. Everybody was dancing. Oh, there's a video? Looky that. Looky that. And there's a panel over here. And there's an activity over there. Oh my god, Unique of the past. You were absolutely going through it. Yeah, and there were some really, really good cosplays. This newish Guardian cosplay was amazing. Absolutely amazing. I just enjoyed looking at it, and the White Mage weapon was so cool too. I love the Charlene booth. We actually took a photo back here, but because it showed everyone's faces, I didn't want to show it. We took a photo back there. It was really cute. You could, yeah, there was 2 lines, one for the minigame and one for the boat. And you could take a photo on the boat back there. What the hell was I looking at? Oh, this was the panel where you looked back on the 10 years of Final Fantasy XIV, and it was a really amazing panel because they did like trivia for like the boomer players to figure out, like be like, which patch did this come out? Which came out later? Which came out earlier? And this Asahi shot, when they were looking back on Stormblood MSQ, and they're like the iconic Asahi scene, and it's so funny with a broken in lady in the middle and then a Lalafell. That was so funny. Oh, and one of my friends grabbed Omega. OMG! Look at this thing. It's kind of cute, actually, in real life, when it's not trying to kill you. I thought it was so adorable. Also, yes, during the portal, can you tell your starboards from your larboards? So, they did not show off the ground AoEs in the first shot. So all you had to do was look straight at Omega and be like, larboard or starboard? And Dallas did not get it right. He got it backwards because he which is really funny because he's actually used to tanking this fight. Oh no, he's not used to tanking this fight actually. But I think he was looking for the POV of behind instead of in front. I obviously could tell immediately which side was correct. Zero stepping on someone. One of my friends. I did not take this. I forgot about this. Zero stepped on that. I'm very happy the cosplayer agreed to this. This Zero cosplay, by the way, was just phenomenal. Oh shit, absolutely phenomenal. Like, I was amazed. Like the dedication these 14 players would go to for the cosplays. And speaking of cosplays, look at this. There's so many good ones. All the ancients. We got Eden Shiva. We got Xenos and his dad. We got wait, oh, this is the dungeon boss from 6.3. There's Gaia behind my webcam. Oh, I'm gonna try to zoom in on her. We got, I think that's Catboy Emmett Selk. And we got, gosh, Azema the Warden, my own freaking goddess. The happy couple on the side and another Athena with another Athena and the little Omega bot. I think the Omega bot was so creative. They need to bring that to every Fanfest. Gaia and Shiva together. Not on my future. Our future. I don't know if they were friends or something, but this is so cool. And Xenos and his dad, Shane Bear is chasing the freaking Omega bot. And the 4 Asahis, they're just doing the Spider-Man meme, man. That was a really good shot. I don't know who these Asahis were, but amazing. They were so funny. And all the Vieira. Obviously, my favorites have to be the Bunny Boys. I'm biased towards them, very obviously. My freaking fat webcam blocking the way. Wait, I'm trying to grab shots of everyone. But my favorites honestly have to be the Paladin. If I can ever move my fat head. You know what? Let me turn off my webcam. Like, literally, like, look at her. She's wearing the a really pretty Paladin shield. I think that's a glam from a level 70 dungeon. And the Gunbreaker Bunny Boys were very good, and the Dancer Bunny Girl, and the Red Mage Bunny Girl. I'm a Vieira enjoyer. I don't play Vieira often, but I'm very much a Vieira enjoyer, and I think everybody did a fantastic job. The Streetwear Glam, the Loperate. Wait a second, that's not a Vieira. I absolutely thought everyone did a good job. This is a Lalafell shot. We have, what do we got? A Sailor Lala, the default Lalafell. We got the Kryl. We got Yoshi P Sample. Absolutely. Just such a good job. Yotsuyu with Gosetsu. Wait, y'all are going to believe what happened in the next slide. Wait, no, this is Suyu. It's Gosetsu. Oh, man. God, this post Stormblood was so good, y'all. But yeah, look at Suyu about to shoot Gosetsu. Oh god. We got. Wait, was this an Ellison shot? I didn't realize this was an Ellison shot. Wow, all the Ellison got together. We got a Dusk White. We got Estidian. Y'all, if I have one regret, like from FanFest that wasn't like has to do with the lines or anything like that, any logistical stuff, it would have to be just taking a photo with Estidian cosplayer. Isail, I joked about this. I was like, what if I cosplay Isail for if I ever go to FanFest again? Because Isail absolutely just aesthetically and during Heaven's Ward, she plays Black Mage too. Like one of my favorite Elizons from the MSQ, the Neo-ish Guardian Elizon. I could comment on everybody. The Levieurs. There were 2 Alfinos. Or is it Alice? The world may never know. Well, I assume because the apron's blue, it's Alfino. Urianji, like, man, I should have cosplayed an Ellison. The problem is I'm short. I'm really, really short, y'all. There's a photos I got to show off earlier. Oh, shoot. I missed one. I took a photo with Xenos. But yeah, I took a shot with Xenos' Vex. I took a shot with Lorie, who 14 content creator, by POC 14 content creator who reads a lot to me. Like, you could tell with some of these pictures, I haven't posted all of them because I took them with friends, but I'm not that tall, is what I was trying to say. I'm sorry, I completely broke off. This is what a peak concept looks like. It's a shark minion in case it's really hard to see. That's what it's supposed to be. It's a shark minion. All the Asians, we got Hermes, Hythlodeus, but not Hades, Evan Selk. I just, that's the fun part about cosplay. I did not choose to go hardcore with cosplay because I'm going to be honest with y'all, I would not be able to take the heat. I would not be able to take the heat. And it's a shot of everyone, man. Like, they all did such a good job. They all did such an amazing job, and shout out to them and just the time they put in, and I hope they got to show off their passion for the character, for the game, as much as they wanted to. There's Athena, not Palace Athena. I almost called her Palace Athena, but Athena down there. I'm so amazed by the dedication everyone put into. And this is the panel. Oh, y'all, Ishikawa's panel, I'm gonna be honest, the roughest panel to get through, unfortunately, was Ishikawa's. She is incredibly passionate in what she does, but it's a combination of the panel taking longer because of live translations, but also Ishikawa, the way she presented everything felt like a lecture. And if you, I haven't been in college for 2 years now, but if you haven't been in school for a while now, you would not be prepared. It was really, really rough. Like, if you are into the lore, I can understand, but there was so much noise happening in Convention Center, I was not paying attention as much as I wanted to. Plus, I was exhausted from walking around. I felt so bad, but Ishikawa gave a lot of insight and nuances into the dialogue writing of the MSQ, and references to stuff I even forgot about, like in Coils, like Alice doing a callback to a line that Louis Sois says all the way back in the Coil Rays from A Realm Reborn. Like, there is so much time and dedication put into the annotations of the dialogue and the lore of this game, and also just so much kept track that they pay careful attention to and make callbacks to when they need to, when they want to, or when they think is necessary, you know. We did not go out to eat for dinner after the convention center that day one. This is still day one, by the way, and we just ate Wingstop, and they did not cut our carrots. They were as big as the Lopert pens. This was us watching the cosplay showcase while we were eating, and Pagraha holding a cute little Feo Ul doll. And Evan was prepared. Evan was ready. This was when they were all walking across the stage. The Senor Sabatender. I thought it was so cute. This warrior girl did an amazing job. Like, look at that weapon. And this is the level 90 gear. She looks just like the girl from the warrior job quest. I don't know if that was intentional, but she did an amazing job. Amazing. This Athena cosplayer that I was talking about earlier. Amazing. Look at that. You cannot escape my eternal gaze. I absolutely just amazed. What was this? Oh, this was us during the concert. This was supposed to be before the piano concert. The crowds were insane every single day. Just, I hope they realize that 14's gotten so big now that they cannot be doing this. Like, this would have worked with 5,000 people, but it was, I'm gonna be honest, it was so packed with 15,000. So many people, so many people. This was us on our way home. Really good, cute shots of the orb. I absolutely loved the orb. Like, literally, the orbs were so cool. There was one point where the orb turned... I wish we got photos of it, of when the orb was a moon with the red... with the blood Dalamud red moon. It was so cool. And then we went to eat dinner at this... God, what was the name of this place? This Ichiza place. Ichiza Hanare. I cannot recommend this enough. This was amazing, too. But unfortunately, as soon as we got there, they freaking... As soon as we ordered our food, they ran out of everything. So we couldn't order much more. There was so much good food, man. And of course we were drinking. I don't want to talk about how much we drank this weekend. How often we drank this weekend. Tifa Min Pitano from Marlboro managed to write on the wall. I managed to write on the wall too. Salix Girasol. Like, we managed to cram our names. Unfortunately, I wrote mine over the drawing, the painting, but it made my heart warm to see just so many 14 players, but at the same time, just people not being prepared.
Keep going.
I'm trying to... So the story behind that was my dumbass did not know how to do the bee's knees. I did not know, so I only knew how to do the beginning. I know there's a part where you go like, oh, if my hand could ever get in the shot. You're like, bah, bah. You know what I mean? That one part of the bee's knees knit where you do like the jazz hands, but I forgot. So we were all trying to do dances on the dance floor for one of the quests. This is the battle challenge area. I unfortunately had to tap out the battle challenge in merch. Very, very unfortunately, but it's because the lines are just too damn long. We did get a peek at some of the battle challenges. I probably shouldn't be showing this off too much because it's still not technically in the game, but well, it was made public, so I don't know. But the battle challenge, we got to peek. It's a normal mode. I think since we're all gonna be overgeared, because this is coming out in patch 6.55, I think we're gonna be fine. Because I think everybody was using item level 640 gear for the challenge, and well, we're all gonna be at 650, 660 gear, so we're gonna be very much comfortably overgeared. I met Lorie, and Lorie's friend gave us some cute bold stack pins. I think Lorie should be in the next shot. Yeah, I met Lorie. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Lorie. She's so sweet. Absolutely one of my favorite content creators in the 14th place who is incredibly inclusive, has such a sweet community, and just deserves the recognition she gets for her hard work, and deserves even more. I absolutely had such a short but sweet time meeting her because we were both exhausted. We were both exhausted from waiting in line. Just, Lorie, if you're listening to this, or if anybody who knows Lorie is listening to this, just... I was so sweet meeting you, and I wish you the best. I'm glad you got home safe, and just I'm excited to chat with you on Twitch or in game again soon. I think this is before the Primals concert. I was talking about how big the Primals concert was. Like, this is before, and it was so packed, man. More Loporrit booth. The Island Sanctuary booth was adorable. I'm not going to show off the full video for that. The battle challenge was still... I mean, there were some empty booths, but by then it was so close to the concert that I just didn't really care. Oh, Numenon. Numenon was so... it was one of my favorite pet design panels. This was Ishikawa, man. Getting recognized during the... Seeing her just get so emotional about it. I don't think I've ever seen a video game writer get this type of recognition ever. And she must have felt so much overwhelming praise. Now, I don't know how they must have felt, because Western audience reacts differently from JP audience, right? Like, we're incredibly loud. We clap, we applause, we cheer, we're rambunctious, right? And she must have felt so overwhelmed from all the positive energy, because it's obvious it's how we were being positive energy. We were cheering, of course. And even Yoshi P got a bit emotional there at the side. It was such a sweet moment, and it just shows just how much the devs here care about the game, and it's just care about the community aspect of the game. That's why they're so social and right like Rockstars at Fanfest is because it's an MMO. They have to show that they care about the active players. And this was the end of the concert. I get very, very emotional. I couldn't show the whole thing because it zoomed in on someone's face, but the theme of Final Fantasy played in the background, and I was sobbing. Well, no, sobbing inside because it plays. It's such a meaningful theme to me. It means so much to me. It absolutely means so much to me. The theme of Final Fantasy, as someone who's been playing the series for 15 years now. All the confetti, everyone cheering, but as happy we were, I feel bad because this was way too jam-packed. We were jam-packed too much like sardines for this. Like, there was so much good, but at the same time, there were problems that need to be acknowledged. And I'm going to be realistic about it because I know people who posted about their FanFest stuff on like Twitter and stuff like that and have been not commentating at all about the problems FanFest had that were very apparent. And more people need to be advocating about it. Obviously I'm not going to be specific on who, but just it makes me mad when people with a bigger following aren't acknowledging the issues FanFest had, because we all had a good time, yes, but there are so much stuff that need to be improved on the future FanFest. After everything was done, we went to this really cool speakeasy. The food was, it was bar food, but it was good enough for us. And obviously we were drinking again. You can see my dumbass in the corner with the Voss water. They still had Voss water. By the way, the Voss water tastes amazing. I did not drink much that night. I did not drink. I was tapped out by the end of this because I was so exhausted. I knew I should not have been drinking alcohol that night. Gaia's hammer, don't tell Thancred, by the way. Really cute stickers. There were so many talented artists at FanFest. I regret also just not picking up more stickers. I hope Square Enix learns from this and does an artist alley because I would love to buy fan-made merch more in person. Reading Gaia from Elvira, like that was such an adorable shot. The cat girl, all the artist cards, the Volnstacks from Krez, Lorie's friend. I just enjoyed it. I just enjoyed, like, this is permanent embodiment of people's passion for the game. So on Sunday we went to eat with our friend Ark, and we passed by the statue of David. Obviously I showed off the correct side because if I showed off the other side this video would get taken down. But we tried going to the crab place. It was like a buffet. I forgot what the hell the place was even called. Buchanan. But it was a crab buffet. It was a really popular crab buffet. But unfortunately, it was so popular that we were 90th in line and the damn line wasn't moving. So we gave up and went to Pepper something. Oh my god. Let me get the names. So we went to the Bacchanal Crab Buffet. And unfortunately, it was 90 in line. We went to Pepper Mill. And let me tell you, Pepper Mill, those prices were Vegas prices, but their portions were double the amount of what you would normally expect. The portions were insane. I, of course, got a mimosa because I love a good mimosa in the morning. Okay, by the time, this was afternoon though. But I love mimosas. And the food, I ordered gnocchi. And let me tell you, I didn't even get to finish that gnocchi. I left it with my friends because this damn gnocchi was the size of my head. It was ridiculously huge. These plates were humongous. I'm telling you, they were the size of my ring light. They were big. This is Dallas, by the way. This is Dallas with a Volt stack on his head. This is when we came back to the hotel after we ate that Sunday. This was not a pretty situation because it was like 6 of us or 5 of us crammed into one room. And it was unpleasant, but at the same time, it was only for one night. We went to the concert, the Erusian Symphony concert after that. It was beautiful. I loved it. The songs made me, even hearing old made me tear up, but so many songs made me tear up. The song of Salt and Suffering made me tear up too, because that is the most powerful piece from Stormblood for me emotionally. That leitmotif, it was the Salt song, you know, the one that plays in the locks from Stormblood. I love that theme because you are the hero. You are approaching. Everyone's coming together for this single moment to finally free Alamigo. That was one of the, to finally just wrap up the Stormblood 4.0 story. That leitmotif will always be the most meaningful to me, and there were so many good emotional songs. Shout out to just all of the Amanda Aiken. She did such a good job with flow. And this is us drinking again at the freaking concert. Oh my god. This is Tifa giving Meteor a sip. And I met Nipah Dubs. In case you don't know who Nipah Dubs is, I've been following this guy for, I swear to God, it's probably been 8 years now. 8 years, 7 years since 2014, 2015. He does so many passionate cosplays. I've just wowed every single time he posts a cosplay online. I don't know when he started getting into Final Fantasy XIV, but I didn't really get his Final Fantasy XIV cosplays until I started playing the game, and I just looked back at just so many amazing cosplays over the years, and absolutely just the time and effort put into his cosplays was just amazing. And I managed to snag a shot because he was just taking photos during the 15-minute break. Didn't get much of a chance to chat because, again, it was a 15-minute break, and I would just wanted to get the heck out and back to seating, because I think after this shot, literally it wasn't even 2 minutes and the concert started again. I will link to Nipah and Lorie's social Twitters, at least in the description below. They're very, very cool people. And this is when the concert ended, and everyone was just bowing. Everyone had their Elpis flowers out. They all did such a good job, and it was such an emotional concert, man. What a way to wrap up FanFest weekend. This is a better shot. Yoshi P is in the side there, if you can see him on next to my webcam. It was a wrap up. Okay, we're back, and I just was so wowed. They did such a good job. Well, FanFest had its highs, but I will always acknowledge the lows. And everybody's coming out with ADA complaints about safety concerns, security concerns over FanFest. The problems were there, and it's something that I'm begging Square Enix, they have to take the time to work on. Because as much of a good time as I had this weekend, I will be realistic in acknowledging that there were problems and that need to be addressed. And I hope to hear from Square Enix regarding these problems. Some type of apology, some type of saying that they're going to improve these plans in the future for North America, or even for EU that's coming up in October. Like, it needs to be acknowledged. I'm not gonna just be like, oh, I had such a good time the whole time, y'all. And it's just like, yes, I did, but there were problems. I need to stop. This video is getting 40 minutes long. I would like to thank my friend group for putting up with me. Tifa, Dallas, Eve. Just to thank you all so much. I had such a good time. It was so good meeting y'all, and I felt safe with y'all the whole weekend, even though I was traveling alone. It was my first time traveling alone also, and over to Vegas, and I just, as nervous as I was, I felt safe with you all, and FanFest would not have been the same without y'all. And that was my experience with FanFest weekend. I got home pretty safely. I got home right before the delay started, and I just was working today. I had to work today and get stuff done. But this video I started recording right after work. This is pretty much the end of the video, y'all. If you've been listening in this whole time, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I hope I made my thoughts on FanFest clear. I'm glad to be going through all the memories, and thanks for listening. I hope I can catch you as I put up more Final Fantasy XIV content in the channel. I would like to... I mean, I was going to do a video on the expansion trailer, but I just might do a video just on my thoughts on... oh my gosh, I forgot the name. Dawn Trail. I want to make a video on my thoughts on Dawn Trail. Really, it's not gonna be a reaction video, just talking about stuff. It'll be a video just me babbling through probably the trailer and stuff like that. All the Dawn Trail news that Yoshi P announced. I will take the time to talk about just my thoughts. So yeah, thanks for listening in, friends, and I hope I can catch you in whatever I do next. Be safe.